Away off in dreamtime, old Elgin, the grasshopper woman, and Gaia, the giant Devil Dingo, came traveling into Cape York. Gaia was savage and huge, being much bigger than a horse. Old Elgin was boss of that dingo and used him to hunt and kill men for food. One day, when Gaia was away hunting, two young men came along to Elgin's camp. They were the Chuku Chuku, or Butcherbird brothers. Old Elgin saw them coming and called out, "You can camp here, boys." But the Chuku Chuku were afraid of Gaia and did not trust Elgin. So they traveled on. As soon as they were out of sight down the sandy creek, the Butcherbird brothers began to run away swiftly. Gaia came back some time after the boys had gone, and Elgin scolded him. "Where have you been? You're too late now. There were two nice fat young men here, but they've gone. Come and I will put you on their tracks." And Elgin set her Devil Dingo on the tracks of the Butcherbird brothers. The brothers knew that Gaia would soon be after them, and they traveled on and on, not stopping to rest, running as fast as they could. When they heard the dreadful howling of the giant Devil Dingo coming faintly on the wind, they ran faster, heading towards the northeast. That huge Devil Dingo chased those boys for days and nights, right across Cape York Peninsula. When Gaia was hunting and got on the track of someone, his awful howling could be heard many miles away, and his galloping shook the ground and sounded like distant thunder. Always they heard his howling coming down the wind. He was getting closer and closer. The howling dog came on, following their tracks. Far behind Gaia, old Elgin, the grasshopper woman, hobbled along on a stick, sooling her dog onward, sooling him after the two brothers. The Chuku Chuku brothers ran on until they were near Barrow Point, where they came to a big rocky pass through the hills. The pass was called Ballinmore, meaning Echidna. The young brother said, "I am tired and can run no further. What will we do now?" The older brother said, "We will try and spear him. You climb up that side, and I'll climb up this side. We'll hide, and when he comes through, we'll spear him." They then climbed up the sides of the pass and hid among the rocks. The Butcherbird boys listened to the dog coming, still many miles away. He came closer and closer, and the howling became louder and louder. Soon the ground began to shake under the galloping of the huge dingo, and the noise of his galloping rumbled like thunder. The younger brother said, "There he is, I'll spear him." But the older brother said, "No, that's only his tongue. Wait." Again the younger brother said, "There he is. Now I'll spare him." But again his older brother said, "No, that's only his head. Wait and spare the dog behind." The older brother hid patiently until the dog's shoulders appeared in the path. Then he began spearing Gaia. He speared and speared him. And when he had finished, the younger brother started spearing from the other side. He kept spearing until Gaia staggered away, dying from his many spear wounds. The butcher bird brothers climbed down and finished killing Gaia. They called to all the people to come and cut up and share the meat of the giant Devil Dingo. The brothers cut off the tip of Gaia's tail. The spirit of Gaia was in that tail, and the older brother said to it, "Now go back and meet your boss." The people were cutting up Gaia, and they asked Woodbowl, the White Cloud, a medicine man, what parts he wanted. "I want the kidneys and head," Woodbowl said. "You people have all the flesh, but give me the bones and some of the skin also." He gathered up all the bones and other parts and took them away to the top of a mountain. Old Elgin was still hobbling along after her dog. She saw Gaia coming and called, "Ah, so my dog has come back. Did you catch those nice fat boys?" But the spirit Gaia was angry with Elgin for having set him on the tracks of the butcher bird boys who had killed him, so he bit her on the nose. The butcher bird brothers came and killed Elgin. They said to her spirit, "Now you go down to Barrow Point and stay there. That will be your place." Up in the mountains, Woodbowl, the medicine man, took the bones, the kidneys, and the head and made 2 small dingoes, one male and one female. He covered them with skin and blew down the mouths of the dogs until they came to life. Then Woodbowl said to the male dingo, "Come on, you howl now." The dingo howled. "All right, lift up your back leg now." The dingo lifted up its back leg. "All right, you are a good one. From now on, you are a dingo, and you won't eat people. You will be a friend to man and help him hunt for food." Today, the dingo is a friend of man. Elgin has her home in the rock in the Salt Arm by Barrow Point, and the marks where Gaia bit Elgin can be seen on the noses of all grasshoppers. Butcher birds have long, sharp beaks like spears, and Woodbowl has his spirit home on Woolkuldin Island, just off Barrow Point.